The connection between carbohydrates and cellular energy is one of the most fundamental and often overlooked keys to healthy aging. At the cellular level, carbohydrates provide glucose, which acts as the primary fuel for mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside every cell. These mitochondria convert glucose into ADP, adenosine triphosphate, the chemical energy currency that powers virtually all cellular processes, from muscle contraction and brain signaling to tissue repair and immune defense. Without adequate glucose from carbohydrates, mitochondria can struggle, leaving cells underpowered and more susceptible to dysfunction, oxidative stress, and premature aging. Mitochondria are notoriously picky about their fuel. They thrive on glucose because it provides a quick, efficient, and clean-burning source of energy. When glucose is abundant, ADP production is maximized, supporting optimal cellular function. When glucose is scarce, mitochondria are forced to rely more heavily on fats and proteins, which are slower to convert into energy and can produce more reactive oxygen species, unstable molecules that damage DNA, proteins, and membranes. Over time, this oxidative stress accumulates, contributing to cellular aging, inflammation, and organ dysfunction. Carbohydrates, by providing steady glucose, help minimize the stress, effectively acting as a cellular anti-aging agent. The benefits extend beyond energy production. Adequate carbohydrate intake helps maintain metabolic flexibility. The ability of cells to switch between glucose and fat is needed, which is essential for longevity. Cells that consistently receive glucose are better able to repair themselves, maintain membrane integrity, and produce antioxidants internally. In other words, carbs indirectly reduce oxidative stress not only by powering ADP production efficiently, but also by enabling the body's own defense systems to function optimally. This creates a virtuous cycle. Glucose fuels mitochondria, mitochondria produce energy with less oxidative damage, and cells remain healthier for longer. The brain, which consumes about 20% of daily energy despite representing only 2% of body weight, is particularly sensitive to glucose availability. Even shortfalls in carbohydrate intake can lead to mental fatigue, decreased focus, and impaired memory. Over decades, consistent energy supply from whole, fiber-rich carbohydrates supports cognitive longevity, protecting neurons from oxidative stress and maintaining synaptic function. Similarly, muscles, heart tissue, and immune cells all rely on a steady flow of glucose to perform, repair, and resist age-related decline. It's also worth noting that not all carbohydrates are equally effective in supporting cellular energy. Whole, unrefined sources like oats, quinoa, beans, sweet potatoes, and vegetables deliver glucose gradually, providing a steady supply for mitochondria without causing rapid spikes in blood sugar. This slow-release energy supports cellular resilience, minimizes insulin stress, and feeds the gut microbiome, which further contributes to metabolic health and anti-inflammatory signaling. Refined carbs, by contrast, deliver rapid spikes of glucose followed by crashes, which can overwhelm cells with oxidative stress and reduce long-term efficiency. The humorous side of this cellular story is imagining mitochondria as tiny engines, cheering whenever glucose arrives, ready to crank out ADP like a power plant running a 24/7 marathon. Without carbs, these engines sputter, grumble, and produce sparks of oxidative chaos, hardly ideal for longevity. Whole carbs keep them humming smoothly, ensuring energy production, repair processes, and antioxidant defenses all operate at peak efficiency, day in and day out. In short, carbohydrates are much more than dietary fuel. They are the key drivers of cellular energy, protectors against oxidative stress, and enablers of long-lived, resilient cells. By supplying mitochondria with steady glucose from whole food sources, we empower our cells to function optimally, resist age-related damage, and support vitality across the lifespan. In the story of anti-aging nutrition, carbs are the unsung heroes quietly powering life from the inside out.